I had a stepfather too, and he was a great guy. But it's hard claiming somebody else as your father when you know that's not your father, but you know he's a great dude.
Right.
So how do I claim this guy to be my father? And I don't really want to claim him as my father. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't be scared of the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that ask for opportunity, and then when the opportunity get here, they scared.
Yeah.
And I understand why, because it's like catching cold feet.
Yeah. And that's why I've been telling myself, like, it don't matter. You know, your dreams is bigger than your zip code. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, that's what it is.
Understand that, man.
And that's like, bro, you're going to have to go outside. You can't be familiar with just familiar. If I kept doing familiar things, I'm going to be in the same familiar places.
Right.
I got to keep elevating and
go
growing.
back.
The harder you grind, the bigger you dream.
The harder you grind,
The bigger you dream.
Hey,
The harder you grind,
the bigger you dream.
Whoa, whoa.
The harder you grind,
The bigger you dream.
the harder you grind, the bigger you dream.
Let's get it, let's go. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said you're up and I'm up. Y'all now tuned in to the Grind Hard Dream Big Show. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
Oh man, nice being. I'm glad to be on here, man. I'm glad to be on here, Mr. Rashard Roach. I do clothes. I do mentorship. Man, I'm just a life skills person. I just life skills development, and I just give great opportunities.
For sure, absolutely. So for the people that don't know, you know, like where you were born, where you were raised, like your upbringing, like the childhood, man.
So I'm different from everybody. I was born in the county, but I was raised over East Baltimore. So my biggest thing, which I preach to the kids, is, man, it ain't always about where you from. Like, I was born in the county, but the thing was, I was raised over Broadway all my life, most of my life, most of my childhood life. Like, I really didn't get a good experience of the county until I was really like probably about 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, going to elementary school. Cause I used to run around with my big cousins and my little cousins, and what's so crazy, I used to always see these type things with drug dealers and stuff like that. My big cousin selling drugs, or I had the city life. I had the city experience where you hooping on crates as a basketball goal, or you just running up and down the alley. You getting chased by dogs. Dogs is not in cages. That just got little leashes, but it ain't really even a leash. You get what I'm saying? So that's why that's a little bit about me, man, where I'm from.
For sure. So like, as you know, were able to like navigate all those things, like the school life, did you have like a favorite class or something that you like look forward to, or it was like, oh, I'm cool for it?
As far as that, my favorite class was math.
Okay.
And I'm actually, when we get into more of the conversation, I'm gonna tell you why my favorite class was math.
For sure. I mean, I'm glad that you sat there and said that for you, that was the opposite for me.
Yeah.
I was not that type of person. I mean, adding the money, that's cool.
Mhm.
You know, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division,
Right.
cool. But when it got to the geometry,
See, now, not to cut you off, but that was one of the things that I didn't like about math. See, now when you started adding triangles, squares, and all that, that's when you lost me.
Yeah, that's when you lost me too. Yeah, facts.
Right, I'm a basic math guy. I ain't into all that other stuff, man.
Got you, for sure. But like me, like reading and writing, oh yeah, I can write all day long.
And that's one of my biggest things right now. I was actually a good reader and writer too. So I was actually big on reading and writing, because my mother always preached like it's big on your vocabulary and your English. Like, it's very big, because there's a lot of people that don't know how to talk. And I was one of them kids growing up. Like, I didn't know how to talk, and growing up, I was big on like, I didn't have no social skills. I knew how to talk to my friends, but outside of my friends, like, I'm just learning how to talk at this age, bro.
Wow.
At this age.
Wow.
And it's so crazy, because it took for me to start actually doing business. Like, I'm gonna leave the rest for the rest of the
Nah, you
conversation.
good, man. You good. And I'm glad, that, the vulnerability and being able to express that. Cause sometimes, it's like, we go through a lot of things, take a lot of courses, or, we in school. And it's like, why we do this, or
Right.
why we doing this? I don't even see the importance of it. But
S-
it's like grade,
So
go
one
past it.
thing
It's like,
about
whoa.
me is just like, bro, I'm just very like I'm very real. Like I'm not. I don't. You ain't gonna see no faking me, bro. Like I don't fake nothing for no cameras. I don't
Got you.
fake nothing even when I'm by myself. Like one of my biggest things now is just being true to who you are.
Right.
You can't be true to who you are if you faking off the cameras, if you faking on the cameras. I don't fake nothing.
Right.
Anything I do is real authentic. Like I said earlier, and just being true to myself and being real with myself. You get what I'm saying? So I let you know that I'm having a rough day or having a hard time, or I let somebody that I probably don't even know from a can of paint know, like, yeah, I'm broke as a joke, or whatever the case may be, bro. Cause at the end of the day, God ain't gonna never bless you if you just being fake all your life.
That's a bar, and that's heavy. He don't bless who you pretend to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as you navigate through that and everything like that, so, the hobbies, the childhood and transitioning into that and stuff like that, like, when was that moment for you where you were like, bro, I'm an adult. Like, I'm not a kid anymore, yo?
So that's a great question, cause I was just talking to somebody the other day about this, and it was like, man, I didn't realize I was an adult until I had my son.
Mm,
Cause only reason I say that, bro, cause it's more so of I'm gonna just put it out like I was a street guy growing up. Like all my family, they were street people. Like of course you got the people that's square, and you get what I'm saying. I tell the kids all the time, like it's nothing wrong with being square. Like it's nothing wrong with being square. It's nothing wrong with being lame. It's nothing wrong with none of that. And then I had to understand, like I had to change my ways, cause it's like, bro, I look at like, and what's so crazy, I look at people like you, and I be like, bro, I wish I was you. You get what I'm
mm,
saying? But at the end of the day, I had to understand, like, I wouldn't be who I am if I never went through what I went through growing
right,
up,
right.
being a street dude. And at the high school, bro, I became a street dude because I seen so many street people as I was leaving high school.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm still remembering how I was raised and who is around me as my family members that was doing street, you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
street things. So it was like, man, it took a minute because I had so much going on. I wanted to be a follower. I wanted to be I wanted validation. It was a lot, man. Like I just wanted to be seen and heard because um going into the next topic is just like, bro, it's more so I didn't have that bond with my parents. I didn't have that bond like growing up. I was one of them kids that had a father, but my father was abusive because he was a military guy. So he went through what's it called when you got it's like you went through stuff and war and stuff like that.
Uh,
But
Traumatic.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah.
like you seeing, you hearing, and
Yeah,
like
PTSD, all that
yes.
stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he was not saying that he was a great dude. Like my father, and I give my father his roses and flowers all the time now.
Right,
Like
for sure,
by me
absolutely.
being older as a man now, it's like, bro, you was a father, but you wasn't. You was a you was a good man and a good role model when it was time to be a father, but you wasn't a good father when it came to being a father in my life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like it's one, and I understand that too, because I'm grateful, for my mother, and I'm grateful
Mhm.
for my father, and family. I'm nothing without God, family, my
Right.
support system. So I can understand what you're sitting there saying, because it's a difference where it's like, okay, like you can be present, as
Right.
in like present, available,
Right.
and then it's like your presence can be felt. So I think that
Right.
to what you were sitting there saying as well.
And it was more so like my father, bro, he wasn't really around my high school career. You get what I'm saying? So my high school life, it was a blur.
Mm,
Cause one, I was missing my father. Two, I was going back and forth between my father. Three, my mother My mother, I had a stepfather too, and he was a great guy, but it's hard claiming somebody else as your father when you know that's not your father, but you know he's a great dude.
Right.
So how do I claim this guy to be my father? And I don't really want to claim him as my father. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and I felt like I even had a conversation with him recently, like my stepfather. He a cool guy. Like, I had told him like, man, it wasn't more so I hated you or didn't like you. It's more so that I was trying to find, like I said, I was trying to find that validation and find love from somewhere. Cause I always had role models growing up. I had basketball coaches, I had school coaches, I had a whole bunch of people growing up, bro. I had a whole bunch of role models. So it's like I always understood the factor of a role model, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
So I always knew what it felt like to have somebody in my corner, but it's not the person that I'm looking for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
It's more so people that is just there because they want to be there, but not more so because I want them to be there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you having your
Right.
space kind of like occupied. You
Right.
wondering like
And it's
why
like,
they around type of thing. And it's like, yeah, this invitation that don't feel sincere, it don't feel genuine. I'm
Right.
still trying to figure things out
right,
at the same time. I
Correct.
got you. Yeah, it's looking for validation from places or things that may not be valid at the time.
right,
I got you. Yeah. No,
Right.
I've been there.
Right.
Now, trust and believe.
Right.
I've been there. And you sat there and said through your high school years, same exact thing.
right,
And it's like, yo, like, why are you trying to fit in when God said you were supposed to stand out?
right.
Like you were sitting there saying authentically being yourself.
And it took for me to get to this age. Like, it took for me to go through being like going through abuse, going through not having a father, going through getting put out, going through living on the streets, going through so many things, man, growing up. And it really, and also being robbed, being almost killed. It was a lot of things growing up, bro, that it took for me to realize, like, bro, when is you gonna wake up and realize, like, bro, you're a man now. And I was still 21, still looking for validation, bro. I was 21, still looking for people to cry to, still look for sympathy, still
Me
look
too.
for all them things. And it was like, you looking in the wrong places. You gotta look within yourself.
Yeah.
Cause that's how I knew I didn't love myself. That's how I knew I didn't love myself. And it's so crazy that I found that out on my own.
Wow.
And it took for probably something that happened probably 2 years ago, man. And I was dead broke. I was dead broke in my mother's house, and I didn't have nothing going on. Like, I was broke for probably about a year straight, not doing nothing, bro. Like CDLs, I went to go try to get my CDLs. It was the CDL B class. I didn't want that, so I'm like, man, this is not working out. So I tried to do the clothes. That didn't work out, and then I went back to hustling again. That didn't work out again. So I'm like, you doing all these things, you don't even love yourself, but you doing all this just to find love or just to find a way for you to feel good within yourself when you don't got to. Cause now, man, yo, my worst days is my best days. My worst days is my best days.
That's a bar. Yeah.
Cause people don't understand, bro. You gotta embrace pain. Cause if you going around crying on everybody's shoulder, how you embracing pain?
Yeah.
Cause if I'm going to your shoulder, his shoulder, my mama's shoulder, everybody else's shoulder, just to look for love, when am I gonna ever find love?
Right.
No. You gotta look in that mirror and find out, I love myself no matter what happened. And it took for me to it took for me to have my son to really understand, like, bro, you can't be the best version for your son if you don't even love yourself.
Yeah.
So that was my biggest thing, man, was just finding love within myself and finally being real with myself.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, I'm one of the realest and non-fake people that you'll ever come across and genuine. Cause one, I was raised on old souls. Like I was raised around older people. Like, I
Right.
was never one of them type of kids that wanted to hang with people my age. That was never my thing. I always had bigger cousins. I always had older friends. Anybody could tell you I don't like hanging. I probably only got, all honesty, that guy that came in here, and then I got 2 other friends. That's my age that I hang with.
Got you.
That's my age. I don't hang with nobody else my age. Cause I always wanted to be better. You can't. So it's like this. You can't be the smartest person in the room if you hanging with other people that know the same information as you. That know the same little bit amount of information as you. How am I going to better myself if all 4 of us know the same information, the exact same information, and don't nobody have no different information?
Right. Nah, you can't. That's why it's important to know, your circle, your cage, and who's in your pit crew.
My
We can
point
keep it
exactly.
going. We
My
can keep
point
it going.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's definitely important, and I'm glad you touched on that because, like I said, I think that in our childhood, the things that we go through, it's like, all right, yeah, we went through it for a reason, right? A lot of us get frustrated, and we like, dang, man, like, here's another problem, here's another problem, here's this, here's that, but the problem really is preparation and how we deal with it in that
Right.
moment to be mature enough to be like,
Correct.
I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Correct.
there's some things like you said there and said, yo, we in a, in real life, social media, all that, right?
Mhm.
We didn't even get there yet. And now we about to.
Right.
But it's like things that we want like ASAP that we probably haven't even really been working on. And then they appear to us and we mishandle it because we never was working on
Right.
it.
So, like, it go back to the plan. You can have the best plan in the world. You can have the best coaching in the world. You can have the best everything in the world. But what you gonna do when that plan go wrong? What you honestly gonna do when that plan go wrong? It's nothing you can do because you didn't prepare for that. But by you embracing the errors and the mistakes and embracing that, man, it went wrong, but I'm still gonna work hard towards it. I'm still gonna work hard towards this goal. I'm still not gonna give up. I'm still gonna go 10 times harder. And that's my biggest thing now as a man, is just understanding, like, bro, what comes with the process, you gotta enjoy the process, no
Yeah.
matter how bad or good it is. Cause it's gonna be and then what I'm trying to teach to my youth right now is just getting the kids to understand it's always somebody doing way worse than you. Just cause you got a mother doing coke, you got a mother doing dope, you got a mother out here on the streets selling whatever, or you got a single mother that's probably never home, and you gotta take care of your 3-4 brothers. It's somebody on the other side of this world that can't feed, bathe, that can't clothe themselves, and they living like they the happiest person on the earth.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that'd be my biggest thing, is just getting people to understand, man, no matter what you're going through, still be happy. Like, I don't got everything I want right now, but I know I'm working towards it. I know I'm
Right.
getting that much.
Right.
And people don't understand. People don't understand, like, yo, you can't get 1% better every day. Yeah, you can't. It's not possible. Because if you think we got 365 days in a year, then who knows how old you're going to become. So, all reality, if you get 0.1 better every day to build that 1%, you can never lose. You can never lose. And then go back to the math.
Yeah.
If you build that 0.1%, how can you lose if you working towards your goal every day? And it don't gotta be, man. It could be something simple as just researching the smallest thing, or just learning something new, or just learning how to retie your shoe, or
Yeah,
learning how to remake a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's the simplest things in life that people overlook that can make you the greatest person in life.
for sure. Yeah, I think that's that's well said, bro, for sure. And that just spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I think that, people have to realize, like, as we go through these things, right? And what what was that gear for you where you were like, all right, I wanna, I wanna do the mentoring. Like I found my purpose. I did that because
It
I
was
think you
so
did that. You feel
crazy.
me?
It's so crazy that you asked me that, bro. It's so crazy that you asked me that, cause Mr. Johnson, he started me off. So big shout out to Mr. Johnson.
Shout out
That's
to
my
him.
guy. He started me off, man, and he told me like, yo, you got a story. Like a lot of people don't got a story. You got a story and you overcame it. And it go back to what I said on why I feel like I can't lose. Cause I went through so much. I went through living on the street for 2 days, not knowing what I'm gonna get my next meal. I went through going against the world, having my back against the wall, and I felt like nobody was messing with me, from my parents to my family members to everybody. I went through almost losing my life in the streets. I went through getting robbed. I went through getting stabbed multiple times, bro. I went through all that. So it's like, if God gave me another chance to see through all that, how can I lose?
Right. For sure.
How?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta tell me how I'm gonna lose, man.
Yeah.
Cause honestly, I was that big shout out to my mom, man. It was like I saw her work her ass off. My fault, I ain't mean to
Now
cut
you
you in,
good.
but
You good. You
I
good.
saw her work her tail off growing up. When I was growing up, and it was like that was the biggest thing I realized growing up. And to this day now, like, bro, I didn't see my mother take care of, mind you, my stepfather was a truck driver. So he was barely home. And he was one of the truck drivers, he won't be home for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. You'll never know when he coming home.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Because he's making that money
Right.
at the end of the day. But at the same time, how can I do it all when, how can I really rely on a male figure? And then go back to I was looking for love, because I still didn't really have that role model, because like I said, my stepfather haven't been home for 4, 3, 5, 6 months.
Right.
So when he come home, at the same time, I still don't, man, I don't know you. You just somebody that's just in my mother life right now. You just somebody that's in my life. Because at the same time, you're still not here. You're still not present, just like my father.
And that's
So,
and that's a big thing. Yeah.
and it all go back to my mother just grinding hard every day. She got 2 kids. Mind you, I got 11 siblings, but it's only just me and my other little brother. Shout out to my other little brother. He ready to go to college right now at Holy Cross for D1 basketball.
That's what's up.
But man, I just saw her work her tail off every day. And then mind you, my grandmother passed when I was 11 years old. So that was her best friend. That was her. And a lot of people don't know how I feel like to lose their mother. And me growing up, that was my, everybody got somebody to say that understand them the most.
Yeah.
And I felt like my grandmother was the person that understood me the most, even though I only knew her for that short period of time.
Got you.
So it was like, man, seeing my mother work so hard and then losing her mother and still sacrificing everything while also making it look good when you just lost your mother, man, ain't nothing better, ain't no better role model than that. Because if you telling me you just lost the person you love the most, but you still carrying it like ain't nothing going on, bro. My mother came home that night and told me my grandmother passed, man. She didn't even break a cry.
Mm.
Do you know how hard it is for somebody to come and tell you that your grandmother's gone, but that's their parent,
Mm.
and watch their kids cry? That's the hardest thing in life. Cause I'm pretty sure on her way to here, She probably thinking about the best way to break it down that your grandmother not coming home.
Mm.
So it's like dealing with all that, man, watching my mother go through all that. I can't lose.
Nah, for sure. And I want to commend you for your level of vulnerability. You know, I think that's the biggest thing, man. The world is missing vulnerability. You know what I mean?
Also
and
missing
I think that, yeah.
Missing, not to cut you out, also missing accountability.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't take accountability. Like I go through stuff now, and my baby mother or anybody be like, "Whoa, you, this person didn't do this. This person did this. But what could I have done to not been in that situation?
Right.
What could I have done to move better towards the situation?
Right.
Because a lot of people don't like taking accountability.
Yeah.
Bro, I can get cussed out and feel like I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. But you know what I'm gonna do at the end of the day? I'm gonna take that 1%. I'm gonna take that one error that I made and try to figure out what could I have done better.
Right. Because it's all about getting better. Like you sat there and said, that's why I understand math is your jam.
It's
Yeah, for sure.
always about you. The story is all about you, bro. Can't nobody else tell your story but you.
Yeah.
How can he tell my story? How can you tell my story? How can somebody else tell my story? You don't take a shower with me. You're not in my brain. You're not in my skin. You're not riding with me everywhere. You're not going to handle business with me everywhere. You're not doing a lot of things that I'm doing behind closed doors or when I'm by myself. So the best thing to do is, like I said, stay true to yourself. Man, a lot of people think I'm crazy because I talk to myself.
Nah, sometimes you're the best person to talk to. Like
Like-
I'm just having conversations with yourself. Just because you have conversations with yourself, that don't mean that you're crazy. Nah.
And
It's
that's
just
what,
like you just got to get your thoughts out, and that's what you're thinking, and it's cool.
and that's what a lot of people don't understand, man. You gotta be true to yourself, and I feel like I preach that so much because it's so important. A lot of people don't understand how important it is to be true to yourself. Like really understand the definition of staying true to yourself. Cause, like I said, if you fake it your whole life, when is you ever gonna be real with your life?
Mhm.
So you waiting to win, but you never gonna get that win pretending when God is asking you to be truly who you are.
Yeah.
And how can you reach your true potential if you're faking it?
Yeah. And that's where I'm at. I'm in a season now where I realized all that. Like, you know, like I said, coming up as a kid, you know what I'm saying? I was baptized. I
Mhm.
just recently got baptized.
Right.
Right.
That's
As
good,
an
that's
adult,
good.
right? Making an adult decision
Right.
and understanding that like God has always been the center of my life. But then there's times where, you know, we get so caught up in things, and that's why I say pride and ego.
Right.
But from an ego standpoint and breaking ego down, it's like, how many times have we exited God out of our lives? How
Right.
many times have we just wanted things to go our way and just try to control it, relying on our strength and all that? And it's like, all right, you could feel like going back to the plan.
Right.
Dang, man, I drew it up perfectly and it still ain't go well. It
My
still
point
ain't this,
exactly.
that, then the third. But it's like, what were you exercising? What were you doing? Did you take it to God? If I didn't take it to God, how's it? It's not, he don't even know. Because you just trying to move. Or he do know. He's just waiting on you for real.
Right.
Like
and
you
then-
just sat there and said, with your story and telling your story, right?
Right.
For me, like I said, coming up, I was always into like the rap and the poetry, all that. That was my creative expression.
Right.
Right. Starting the podcast was like reinvention. That was just guys sitting there saying, like, okay, now share what you've been through the rap. Share with people this, that, and the third. How are you going to be able to connect to the next generation, this, that, and the third? So I was doing it. But then my intention at first, I had 2 pages. I had a JFlow 301 page.
Mhm.
My first page got hacked.
Right.
But that was on me.
Right.
And the reason why I got hacked is because, like I said, one of my friends who was making, music at the time, I clicked the link to vote for him, but that was a hacked link.
Right.
But at that particular time, my eyes wasn't on God. My eyes was, man, views, likes. Oh, I'm just trying to get my followers up. This, that, and the third.
You was distracted.
I was distracted. Boom. Then I had to refocus. I had to revamp and recharge, refocus, and then have the intentionality to put it back on, how did I get here? God gave me the idea. We're going to run it. keep everything centered around what it is
Mm,
and keep being yourself and sharing that.
right,
Don't hide away from that because that's a part of the story.
right,
I stripped you down and took everything that you thought was
Right.
deemed important to you because life ain't about followers, views, and likes. It's about the
Correct.
needs and the wants and you being authentic to yourself and the service you provide. How I
Right.
wired you.
right.
Just do it that way.
Cause it's like this, man. I saw a Wallow say one of the realest things. He was like, man, how can you expect to be rewarded if you faking it all your life? How can you? If you looking for so much validation, you looking for all these yes, 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 but once you receive a no, how you expecting to win? Cause I don't look for yes. I want somebody to tell me no. Cause now when you tell me that no, all right, now I'm gonna show you I need a yes answer.
That's good. That's good.
I don't look for yes. Like, bro, this is why I say I can't lose, because I truly feel confident that I can't lose. And it's all about manifestation. And I was just talking to back to my stepfather. So I was just talking, during the conversation, talking to my stepfather, he's like, man, he was like, yo, y'all big on this word called manifestation. He was like, it's all cool and all, but you just need to really understand what manifestation mean. I'm like, bro, I understand it, because manifestation, forget the word of the tongue. It's all about how confident are you about winning.
Yeah. I agree.
Is you going to work hard to get where you got to go? I'm not keep telling myself I'm going to be a million by my time of 25 for no reason. I'm telling myself that because I know I'm going to be. I know I'm going to be rich by the time I'm 25 because I work too hard. I work too hard. Just like my bro, I was just having a conversation with my baby mama. I just went through something for real. As far as just like business. Running to an ad doing business or running to like, damn, like, how can I? She like, yo. I'm like, yo, I just need to work harder. She said, yo, you work so hard. Like, how much harder can you work? But it all go back to accountability and vulnerability. Like, bro, I gotta stay on myself. Cause at the end of the day, I tell myself I slack off, but mind you, I was in a position cause I went through what I just went through cause I was slacking off. I felt like I was slacking off.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
She don't feel like I was slacking off, cause from the outside looking in, you see me working hard.
Yeah.
But I know to myself, I can work 10 times more harder than I'm already working.
Right.
You just feel like that cause from the outside looking in, you just know that, bro. You genuinely, I know from how you're working now, you like, that's hard enough.
Yeah.
But I'm telling her, like, no.
I got another gear to go.
I gotta
I got
go.
another
Like,
gear.
I gotta go another gear.
Yeah, it's another gear. Yeah,
and
for sure.
people don't understand, man. Switching gears is the biggest thing in life.
Yep.
It's so important to just, man, don't get comfortable.
Nah, you got to keep, like I said, you got to keep going in life and elevating. And that's why I tell myself, like, throughout the journey, like, if I ain't start this, I wouldn't have met people. You know what I'm saying? The best decision, like, but like I said, being baptized and accepting God, the best decision I ever made. But this idea, when you put something on your heart to do, don't worry about the result. Just go.
You can't.
And that's exactly what happened. Like, with this, I was able to just, see it for podcasts and then community and all this other stuff.
Yo,
finding the
you're
purpose and
doing a
things like
great
that.
job at
And I
it.
appreciate you, bro. Like,
You're
literally.
doing a great job at it, because when I came through and I'm seeing everybody doing it, I'm like, yo, who is this guy? Like, and then I saw you doing your videos as I clicked on your page, and I'm like, man, he's somebody that want it. I need him. I need him. Cause, man, back to my stepfather. Like, that's one of my key guys.
Got you. Not for sure.
He's one of my key guys because he taught me so much. And I think that's why I didn't like him growing up. Not gonna say I didn't like him, but it was hard for me to really like him because he taught me so much as as for what I was missing.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? It all go back to where I was looking for validation, looking for love. He's somewhat what I needed for to fill in that position, and it was more so like I was pushing him away because he had so many answers. So it's like I was scared, and it all go back to, bro, like you can't be scared of the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that ask for opportunity, and then when the opportunity get here, they scared.
Yeah.
And I understand why, because it's like catching cold feet.
Yeah.
You didn't pray for the opportunity. You didn't pray for this person. You didn't pray for this to come in your life. Whatever it is, you didn't pray for it to come in your life. You didn't beg for it to come in your life. Now it's in your life. I don't know what to do. So that's my biggest thing now is just understanding, bro. When you see opportunities, you gotta take full advantage.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's
Full
exact-
advantage.
Yeah, that's what it is now. Like I just tell people all the time, like the motivational videos, things like that, just being consistent, bro. Like it's just having that motor.
Keep doing it.
So I'm just blessed to have that motor to, you know what I'm saying, keep going, to keep grinding hard, to keep dreaming big and all the things, bro. Cause I know now it's like more than ever, like I'm not seeking validation from people. Like as God is just continuing to orchestrate every step, I'm just ready for it. And that's
Right.
why I've been telling myself, like, it don't matter, your dreams is bigger than your zip code. You feel what I'm saying? So like
A lot of
that's
people
what
don't
it is.
understand that, man.
And that's like, bro, you're going to have to go outside. You can't be familiar with just familiar. If I kept doing familiar things, I'm gonna be in the same familiar places.
Right.
I gotta keep
And
elevating
it
and
go
growing.
back. It go back to what I was saying. Why I don't hang with people my age, because you just see how you only know what you're around.
Mm,
So if I got 3-4 friends that we all, like I said, we
Yeah.
all know the same exact thing.
yeah,
How can we elevate each other if nobody got no new information?
right.
If we all just got the same information,
Uh-huh.
how can we elevate each other if we don't have no new information? How
That's a
can we
fact.
get that new information if we all doing the same exact thing? We all got the same plan. We all it's no way to elevate if you don't go outside that circle.
Facts. No, I agree.
It just go back to, like you just said, going outside.
Yeah.
You can't win if you stuck inside all day.
Nah.
You can't win if you in the house all day. You can't win if you're not doing the research. You can't
Facts.
do all these things if you just stuck in this circle or you just stuck in this world of the same environment.
Facts. I agree. Nah, and that's the thing, bro. So like as you mentoring and all this stuff, like through your program and
Mhm.
everything, like what's the name of the program and like how do you
Oh
like how
man.
do you do that? Because I want people to really tap into that. Like I feel like we know you, the person, right?
Right.
Now it's like, the purpose of you mentoring, um, you know, how, of course, we know how it came about. Mr. Johnson, shout
Mhm.
out to him. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. But like, what's the why behind it? Because I feel like that's the
So
important,
the
bro.
why it come from me being a street guy.
Okay.
So like I said, I didn't have that validation, didn't have
Okay.
that love, I didn't have that person in my corner, and like I said, I had a whole bunch of role models in my life. So that wasn't family.
hmm
So you gotta think that's what I was raised on.
Got you.
So if I'm raised on all these people that just come in my life, if I come if I'm in this world where I got so many people in my life that I don't even really know, but they just around, but they give me all the right answers,
hmm
man, I was destined for this.
Yeah, nah, we
That was
all
my
are.
purpose. It
That's
was my
good.
purpose because at the same time, It's a lot of kids out here that don't know right from wrong. Like, you know the saying, man, just growing up, like, bro, everybody say you know right from wrong. But how do you truly know right from wrong if you've never been through right or wrong?
Mm,
How can you truly know right from wrong if you've never been through right or wrong?
right.
Yeah, I might know not to touch that stove. But if I never been in a situation where I know not to touch that stove, how am I gonna know not to touch the stove?
You gonna
If
test the
that makes
stove and
sense.
test it? Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's a natural response. That's what you would naturally do.
And it's all a mind thing too. So my biggest thing is, man, and it all go back to just life in general, man. It's just you are what you think. You are what you let inside your mind. If you let all this negativity stop what's going on in your mind, you're gonna go through nothing but negativity. If I let all this bad stuff go on, and in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm going through all this bad stuff. My life just gonna be bad. My life gonna be bad.
Mm.
But no, if I wake up and brush my teeth, I'm doing this, I'm still getting on schedule. Like right now, man, I got a lot going on. But you'll never know. Know why? Cause I live my life like everything normal. I don't look for sympathy no more. I don't look for love. I don't look for all them things no more. Why? Cause I got it in myself.
That's good.
I feel like I'm financially good. I feel like I'm fine. I got enough opportunities. I feel like I got all these things emotionally, physically, and I'm just good spiritually.
Amen.
So it took for me to really do this mentoring stuff and to have a son, man. And oh my bad. So let first off, if y'all didn't already, go follow Boys to Men Be More. So my program is Boys to Men. Um, my program Boys to Men, and like I said, it all started from me just having a purpose with just showing the kids the right stuff. Like it's a lot of kids you don't even like, bro. I met a kid. He ain't know how to properly brush his teeth, bro.
Wow.
I mean, properly brush his teeth.
Right.
He ain't know how to properly brush his teeth. He didn't. He don't. He got stuttering problem. Mind you, I stutter a little bit, but a lot of people don't understand your your downfalls or your flaws.
Yeah. They are.
Cause what a lot of people understand, you no, your flaws is your greatness.
Yeah.
Cause
Your scars aren't meant for you. So like whatever you struggle with really is a superpower because it's a
and
superpower
it makes
for
you
somebody else.
different.
It makes you different. Yeah. I went
It
through it.
makes
You
you
go through it too.
different, bro. And
But
that's
you
what
went through experience for sure.
and that's what a lot of people don't understand. And that's why when I came across your page, man, I like seeing people like you, bro, cause you different.
Appreciate that.
Like it's too many people out here that want to be the same. And I was one of them guys when I was a street dude. Cause like I said, I was looking for validation. I was looking for love. And I was looking for all these things. And a lot of people don't want to claim, bro. But that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people fall to the streets.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I looked at it like, for me, it's all about connections. And like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Raw, like, he was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I got a list of people, man. And he sent me the page and everything. I said, bro, like, I'm with it. And the reason being is because like unity in the community will start with you and me. And I'd rather give you your flowers right now than wait at your eulogy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the most important thing for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we all like-minded people. We all doing the same type of work. We all trying to go somewhere in life and we all keeping each other
What are
in
you
another gear.
doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing to get where you're trying to go in life? Is just the biggest picture, bro.
Yeah.
Cause me and you can have the same idea,
Right.
but you can do your idea totally different from mine.
Right.
But if we both feel like we supposed to be at the top, all right, what's gonna make our plans unique but also different from everybody else's that's gonna get us on top?
Right.
So like I said, with this Boys to Men program, man, it just basically just provide opportunities to a lot of these kids and just giving these kids the right knowledge and understanding. Like, bro, you don't gotta be like everybody else, cause that's what almost got me killed.
Mm.
Trying to be like everybody else. That's what almost got me in jail. That's what almost got me in all these situations, trying to live in this environment that I didn't have to live in. Just
Mm.
cause. So one of these things I saw on the internet, man. This guy, I can't remember his name. But I came across it one day. He was like, um, "You are what you let your environment to be." So if you let your environment, so if you make your environment to be nothing but drug dealers,
Yeah.
I just let my environment attach to me. Nah, that don't mean that gotta be me. Just cause I wake up every morning and walk outside, I see a dope fiend, or I see a junkie, or I see this person, or I see that person, or I see uh 3 people post up on the corner at a gas station. That don't gotta be you.
Right.
That don't gotta be your environment.
Nah.
Cause you can simply remove yourself from that environment. You can catch the bus, you can catch an Uber, you can do all. There's so many ways. They got the electric bikes out
Yeah,
now.
they do.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. It's
bro,
different.
it's so much. It's so many ways to get around, bro. Like, just cause you see all this stuff every day, don't mean you gotta be that.
Right. Yeah.
Don't mean you gotta attach yourself. Yeah, I come from West Baltimore, East Baltimore. I live over this, but so what? That
Yeah.
don't mean you gotta embrace it. You know, that don't mean, yeah, you embrace where you come from, but that don't mean you embrace what you seeing.
Yeah. It's like you being a product. You being a product of your decisions, not your environment per se.
Right.
And that's why that's the biggest thing, especially with the youth, and why I'm so adamant about it, and so diligent about it, is because like their dreams is bigger than their zip codes. Like the places that they've been or where they at. Like when you're around people that can elevate you, it's like we create an atmosphere.
Right.
Our atmosphere different over here. Like we're not looking at you and being like, okay, because you live over here, you live over here. It's not possible. I don't use the word impossible or can't with kids because, like I said, your dreams, you can't grind hard if you don't dream big. So my thing about it is, let's get you out of the survival so that way you can start living.
Right.
So you can start seeing
And that's the
and being
biggest
and
thing.
becoming.
And that's the biggest thing, is just trying to get the kids to understand, man. You don't gotta, you fight every day, but you don't gotta be in war mode every day. It's okay to take that step back and take that breather. Like, man, everything gonna be all right.
Facts.
So
So
it's okay.
facts. So what's the self-care like for you though, bro? Like I know we be working a lot.
So
the
self-care,
self-care, we got to make sure that we all right though with that though.
this is my self-care, myself. So my self-care is my kid. That's my self-care, man. My mother also become my self-care right now. Cause like I said, I had hardship with everybody. My mother put me out when I was 18. You feel me? As soon as I got done high school, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go back to school. School not for everybody. And what's so crazy is now, I'm actually ready to go back to school for for a social worker.
Oh, wow. That's what's
So
up.
yeah, man, my self care is my son. Like, my son is my relief to life. Cause, man, it's big. Like, I was big on growing up, cause like I said, I come from separate households. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that. I gotta go here this weekend. I gotta go there that weekend. I gotta, like, nah. My biggest thing is like, my son gotta understand foundation of a household, a real proper household. Which it ain't really no proper way of having a household, which I try to get people to understand. And my mom is trying to also get me to understand it's no proper way, because however life goes is however life goes. But also I'm trying to get everybody to understand that, bro, life is what you make it.
Yeah.
And there's so many people, and that's where it come back to the old soul, because everybody always growing up was telling me like, yo, life is always what you make it. So if you make life rough, life's gonna be rough. If you make life good, life's gonna be good. So my biggest thing now, man, is just being the best version of me, so I can be the best version towards everybody else.
Right. That's
So
wild.
I can have that family and that household, that perfect household that I always wanted. But I want the American dream. I want it bad. I want it bad, bro. I want to be a millionaire with a son and daughter
You gonna be.
living in a big house,
You gonna be.
which I am. So thanks for that, bro. Cause and it really also go back to just it also go back to that grit. Like, bro, like I don't got no choice. Like that's how I feel every day I wake up, bro. I don't got no choice because I done seen it growing up. So I can't let my son see that. I
Right.
can't let my kids see that if I do have other kids. Cause I already know what it feel like. I know what it feel like to have to talk to this parent this week, talk to that parent this week. Then during the summertime, I had to go with my father for the whole summer.
Mm.
So I know what it feel like to miss AAU tournaments. Cause my father, he was big on his time is his time.
Right.
So he wasn't big on extra curriculums outside of him.
Mm.
So I'm always in the house. I'm always doing that, this, that, and the third with just my father. Or I'll be in the house bored, playing a game, things like that.
Mm.
So my biggest thing, bro, is just my son to know what it feel like to have everything.
That's fire.
And that's my biggest goal in life.
For sure.
And what's so crazy, man, is my number one goal was my parents being proud of me. And what's so crazy, my parents, both my parents this year told me it was the first time I ever heard them say they was proud of me.
Yeah, it be like that though. I ain't gonna lie, it be like that. Like
I know.
like I heard. So for me, just being transparent and everything, like I heard that a lot from my mom. I ain't really hear that
Right.
much from my father.
Right.
And like rapping back then and doing what I'm doing now, like I'm hearing that more, and I know that God works on timing.
Cause
And that's what it is.
it's more so go back to, bro, like it was meant to happen on purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it now, bro. I hear that so much, bro. It's people that don't even know me. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
But I ain't do nothing.
Yeah. That's how I be feeling. I'm just doing what I'm called to do.
Not even more so called to do. It's more so because I really don't like when people say called to do. It's more so you happy.
That too. Got you.
Like
Okay.
you happy. You generally, not saying I can't tell you how you feel,
Right.
but from the outside looking in, bro, you happy with something that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. But I think that, for me in that space with the I'm proud of you thing, and that's just like me giving you advice and things like that. I think there's so many things that we go through that we didn't disqualify ourselves, but it's like, no, God qualified
It was
you
so
to do it.
crazy.
And that's why I'm saying like this whole notion, like I'm just doing what I'm called to do.
Right.
So I look at it from that lens, because it's like it's plenty of times where we mess up and we like, dang, bro, like I just disqualified myself. Like, look at all this foolishness I just did, or look at this hiccup I just had, or this mistake I made again and
Right.
again and again. And he's still qualifying you, and he's
Right.
still using you through like the mess,
Right.
through the hiccups, through all of that, because you're,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? He still got something for you.
And the only reason I say you doing what makes you happy is because, bro, I didn't used to smile as much. Like, all honesty, I never used to smile as much, bro. Everybody used to come see me. Everybody see me. Like, that's how people knew I was in a good mood. Is if I smiled or if I'm joking and playing.
Right.
But that's 10%. At 90%, I walk around with my head down, I'm mugging, and then go back to social anxiety, bro. Like, I always felt like nobody cared about me. I always felt like, and it all go back to what I've been through throughout my whole life. Cause you gotta think, bro. I come from when I turned 18 and even before I turned 18, bro, I come from mixed emotions.
Mm.
Like today, I might be a B. Tomorrow, I might be the most loving kid. But a week from now, my mother or father, oh yeah, you ain't gonna make it nowhere in life.
Mm.
So that's what I'm saying. It all go back to people see you happy what you doing, bro.
Yeah. Not for sure. I received that.
You get
I
what I'm
received
saying?
that. I received that.
So, and that's why I say it ain't really more so a purpose. It's more so you're doing things and people are seeing you happy with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I take far as proud nowadays is that people was proud of seeing you happy.
Gotcha.
Like I was never one of the type of kids, like I said, I was never one of the type of guys that walked around smiling. Oh yeah, I got the best life going on. Nah. You see me on the street, bro, I probably won't even speak.
Mm.
I won't speak. All I'll probably do is dap you up and keep pushing.
Mm.
And a lot of people ask me today, like, bro, well, you don't know from basically like from my street side, like I met a couple of good dudes like Roddy Racks and a couple of other guys for real. And a lot of people don't understand, like they my homeboys. They genuinely my homeboys. Cause bro, when I met Racks, bro, I didn't speak to y'all. I didn't say a word. My first time meeting Racks was in a studio.
Mm.
And I didn't. Everybody wonder, I came in with my homeboy. Everybody asked me, like, yo, who is yo?
Got you.
And I'm like, man, half of them, they probably looking at me like I'm crazy. But it all go back to, bro, I don't care who you are. I'm gonna stay true to who I am.
Right.
So everything always been about I'm gonna stay true to myself.
Mm.
I'm never gonna be a fan. I'm never gonna do this. But one thing I'm gonna do is always give you your flowers. I'm gonna always give you your flowers. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what I'm saying. I don't care what nobody else telling me. Like, bro, before I came on here, bro, somebody could have told me, like, yeah, he not professional. He not this. He not this, that, and third. But guess what? I don't care. I honestly don't. Cause at the end of the day, that's probably what they saw. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying that anybody did, but if I was to have a conversation, scenario type, you get what I'm saying? So it all go back to just being true, bro, to yourself. Like, bro, just understanding the true value of who you say you are, bro.
Yeah, for sure. If you a light, you gonna be a light. You gonna shine
Like,
regardless and do your thing. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
you
That's just
don't
it.
gotta have all this validation.
Nah,
you
you
don't
don't.
gotta have. All you need is that one yes
Yeah, facts.
to make your whole day bright.
Facts.
That one compliment can change your whole life, bro.
Yeah, facts.
That one conversation with a stranger can change your whole life.
For sure, absolutely.
And it took for me to get in to fully understand that as at this age to really just understand, like, bro, be happy
Facts.
no matter what. I tell people that no matter what, bro, be happy.
Facts, bro. Well,
Cause you never know what can happen tomorrow. You never know what can happen tomorrow. And then you gotta look at it as, bro, I went through so much stuff and God still gave me another chance to breathe.
amen. Amen. That's how it is.
So how can I, like I said,
How can you lose?
how can I lose if I got another chance of life to get better,
Right.
to wake up and get better the next day?
Right. Facts.
Like, there's no way you can lose. And I actually been watching Wallow for real. Like, I can't stop watching. And the reason why I can't stop watching him, bro, because his biggest thing he preaches, yo, we live in a world nothing full of success, bro.
Yeah.
Where back in the day, it was hard, like compared to now,
Yeah.
to back in the day, it was harder to be richer back in the day than now.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you got so many people getting rich off of just a cell phone.
Yeah.
Like literally, like that's the biggest thing he preached, and the number one thing I tell people is that's why I stay true to myself on and off the internet, and
Yeah.
I don't use the internet nothing but professional or business purposes
Yeah.
or to make money.
Right.
Cause I can post that I got 10,000 tomorrow here there, but what is that gonna get me?
Nothing.
I can post that I got the flies whip. I can post that I got the flies outfit. I got to post all these things, man, just to show that I got it. But what is it going to actually get me in life
Right.
when I can do what I'm doing right now?
Right.
Hit you up, bro. I gotta get on here, bro.
Facts.
Like
yeah,
you remember the message,
yeah,
bro?
yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get
yeah,
on
told me
here,
that.
bro.
Yeah, you told me that.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm so big on getting better, bro. Like I feel like a junkie. Like I feel like a dope fiend getting crack and all that. Cause I feel so good learning new things, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we locked in, bro. We gonna learn.
Like,
I'm telling you, we gonna
like-
learn. That's what we here for. This is why it happened. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about spiritual development. It's all about personal development, emotional
Correct.
development, all of that development because it's so important, bro. And like I said, bro, God is gonna continue to bless you because, like I said, bro, there's a lot of people that needed to hear
Right,
this
right.
because there's people that are going through the mix right now and trying to figure it out and tried this and tried that and didn't, endured this or took too many left turns and maybe thought that they
Right.
couldn't get right. But you a living testimony sitting in the seat and saying that right now, bro, and sharing your
And
story.
one-
And this ain't gonna be the last platform that you touch to share a story. I'm gonna say that right now, bro.
Cause and one thing I'm gonna say to what you just said, man, for anybody out there that's going through something, man, bro, don't nobody care about you, bro. It's a lot of people that say they do, but I had to understand, bro. I saw somebody say something, the most realest thing I ever saw, cause I be on my phone a lot. Like if I be on my phone, I'm on my phone doing some research
Right.
or business purposes only.
Got you.
Like I'm not on my phone joking around. Nah. Anytime I use my phone, bro, it gotta be for some type of knowledge, some type of business, or some way I can get better, bro.
Right. Facts.
Like, yeah, everybody might get on here. Everybody might get on their phone, look at their phone, scroll up and down for hours, laugh, joke on a whole bunch of things. Yeah, I do that here and there. But 90% of the time, bro, I'm handling business, bro. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody change your life but you.
Facts.
Everybody say, yeah, I care about you, bro. But then when it comes to doing business, oh, you didn't cut me this check for $10, $5, but yet you love me. I'll go back to say, like I said, don't nobody care about you, bro. Because when it comes to this business, you want to see who really care about you and who don't.
That's a bar, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that's a bar.
When it comes to business, you going to see who care about you and who truly don't.
Yeah.
And it took for me to do streets, and it took for me to do business
To really see.
to really see the difference. And what's so crazy, it's more love in the streets than regular business. Because you learn that business in the real world of business is really business. It ain't no love in business. It ain't. Just because me and you know each other don't mean I love you. Just because I know I love you outside of here don't mean I gotta love you when it comes to this business. Because I can cut you a check for $5,000, $10,000 a month outside of business. But when it comes to business, shit, I need every detail, every testimony, everything on why you need this 5,000, 10,000.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that'd be my biggest thing. I just had a conversation with my sister recently as I was going to get my tags for my car. We had probably like a nice little hour drive for real, and I was telling her like, yo, you gotta understand, bro. You gotta do everything you want to do now. You
Yeah.
gotta put the work in now. Like, bro, I'm going to work these next 2-3 years, bro. Hard, nonstop. I don't get no sleep. You know why? Cause, bro, if I work hard these 2-3 years, I could be set the rest of my life if I sacrifice these 2-3 years. Like right now, I don't got no haircut or nothing, bro. You see me, I'm rough looking.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm staying down. Like earlier, I was telling my girl, I'm like, man, I gotta go get a haircut. I gotta go get a haircut. I'm like, I ain't staying true to myself. Cause if I'm staying down right now,
That's
I
what
might-
stand down look like.
That's what this
Yeah,
this
that's
what
what
stand down look like.
Yeah, I
you know
get
what
you.
I'm saying?
Nah,
So
for sure, bro.
I'm a true testimony and just stand down and believing in the process, man. Cause it's a lot of people that don't trust the process.
Mm.
It's a lot of people that say, man, I see what you got going on. I gotta get to what you got going on. Nah. You can get there, but I don't know what you went through to get there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know. Like, it took a lot of work to get here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Like,
But you making it look so good, bro,
yeah.
because a lot of people think that you just got it overnight from just doing it. But people don't understand episode 1 from episode 300. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not even there yet. And I'm like, yo, it's cool with me. Like, but yeah, like you sat there and said, bro. So, man, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm just gonna say that I'm proud of you, bro, man. You done gave the motivation to the people. You done did everything, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, man. Like,
Same
man,
to you, man.
I'm proud of you, bro.
I like what you doing here, man. It's really a good space. You give people a great opportunity to come in here and speak their mind. And by this being my first podcast, man, or first interview, whatever you want to call it, I actually needed this more than you think.
Mm,
Cause like I said, man, I never been a social guy, so me telling my story, like I couldn't wait for today, bro. Like
it's a blessing, dog. It's a blessing.
I couldn't wait, man, cause I want people to hear my story.
Yeah, it's needed, bro.
Like, I was so scared for people to know me, bro.
Nah, you the coolest person in the world. Why not?
But-
if you're the
but
most valuable
that's the
person in the
thing.
world, bro, you gotta walk that and talk that and claim it. And
But
now
what's
you got
so
a moment like
crazy-
that, bro.
What's so crazy, bro, is that I always felt like I was one of them weird people, bro. But it's like I had to understand, bro. It's good to be weird. It's good to be different.
Yeah, it's good to be you.
Yeah, that's what I was just ready to say. It's
Choose
good
you.
to be you.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
And
saying?
yeah, I'm gonna leave. I mean, I would say for you, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm heavy on God. I'm heavy on, you know what I'm saying? Just a big believer, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't conform to the world. You haven't been doing that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You're set apart, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of the things that are normal to others may not be normal to you.
Right.
He
And
made you your way, bro. Like, you are unique. You are dope. You're a vibe. Like, bro, you're all those things, bro. So log into that, cuz. Log into it, for real, bro.
Of course. And the number one thing I'm gonna say is that don't be scared to embrace the struggle, the pain, the process. Like I see a lot of people today, man. A lot of people don't know me. Like I do. Like I'm big on working out right now. Like, I'm big on working out. I'm big on discipline right now. Like I'm big on meal prep, and I'm big on make sure I'm building a foundation. Cause a lot of people don't understand, bro. Without a foundation, you're gonna be nothing. Cause if you don't have a foundation, how can you build? So it go back to this. How can you be successful in life if you don't even got, in order to be a big building? How can you be a building if you don't even got the foundation or the structure at the bottom of the building to hold the building up?
Right.
In order to build a building from the bottom up, you gotta have a foundation at the bottom.
I agree. Facts, bro.
You gotta
Man,
have a foundation.
See,
at
you
the
sitting there
bottom.
talking about you was waiting for all that. Now I'm saying you was ready for this, bro. So I'm proud of you, bro. You gonna keep grinding. How can people support you, man? How can people tap in with everything you got going on, bro?
Man, Rashard Roach _ RASHARD, then Roach ROACH _ Then I got a clothing brand, RT Pizza, RARTEPIEEZA _, and then Boys to Men Be More. So yeah, support me on all them streams, man, on Instagram. I'm glad to be here today, man. And the number one message I'ma leave today, man, if you going through something, man, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and take a step back sometimes and understand the things that you do, not what nobody else do. Because if you keep pointing a finger at everybody else, you're never going to reach the true level of yourself. Because I can't point the finger all day and never point the finger at myself. So like I said, how can you stay true to yourself if all you doing is pointing the finger all day? I can't point the finger all day. So in order to be true to yourself, look yourself in the eye, look yourself in the mirror. It's like the reflection of the lion, the water, and the lion. The lion saw itself as a baby lion, but at the same time, it would have never been a full-grown lion if it never stayed true to that puppy lion that's in the water, of the reflection.
It's a fact. Nah, it's a fact. He talking about Lion King, if you ain't understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the tough movies right there, for sure. Yeah, bro. Well, you already know, y'all. I appreciate this conversation, man. Like I said, bro, keep doing your thing. Man. Keep doing your thing, bro. I'm proud of you, man. God sees you. He appreciates you. He loves you. You know what I'm saying? We rooting for you over here. And you already know, the harder you grind, the bigger you dream.
For sure.
The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. You can't grind hard if you don't dream big. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream.
Yes,
and we
sir.
out.
Appreciate it, man.
He had to get it out. That's therapy.
Good one, man.
That's
that
therapy.
One,
I
man.
got you. Got you, bro.
Soundstripe.